those officers. Obviously, the previous officer is to support students who define themselves as being black or from an ethnic minority, and this position is for students who are disabled to ensure that they are represented. Standing for this position are Luke Hogarth and Ron. Reopen nominations. You will, as always, get a 1 minute opening speech, and your 1 minute opening speech starts now.
Thank you very much for that round of applause. Thank you, Phil. I do apologise, I has got a cold. It is proper bad, honestly. But I don't really want to talk about things that have been done. I mean, I'll give you one thing. One of the things that happened while I was the Disabled Students Officer last year was that Cycling for All won a national award in the NUS for Best Sports Club of the Year. That was really good. I think that more work like that needs to be done in sports and societies. But really, I want to talk to you about what needs to be done, what we need to do as a student union to represent disabled students, and not just disabled students, but all students in general. The first thing I want to talk about is the living wage. I think the living wage is really important to bring to Bradford sort of thing. When I look at Bradford, and I know because my parents were born here, I see a lot of poverty in Bradford, you know. But you look around the university, you look at the nightclubs and stuff like that, it's prosperous around this particular area in Bradford. As a university, we have a moral commitment to make sure that Bradford does well. And so the living wage is one of my main campaigns, really. We should pay students no less than £7.45 an hour.
Thank you. That was your 1 minute opening speech.
Thanks very much.
From Luke Hogarth for Disabled Students Officer. Please remember, if you've got any questions, could you go and get them through to elections candidates, the election team now. But we have a very crucial question for you now. You have big boots to fill from the previous officer. How will you try to fill these boots?
I will grow a shoe size.
Grow what?
Grow a shoe size.
Okay, right. I get you now. Sorry, Alice. Fine, we're just going to check and see if there's any other questions for you. But in the meantime, we will ask the crucial question of the evening. What is your favourite pizza topping?
Look, right, I'm a vegetarian. I like margarita.
The second one for the margarita. We're just going to go and quickly see if there are any other questions. No, I don't particularly like horse pizza. Anything else? No, that's it. So you will have a 30-second summation speech, and that will start now.
I talked mainly about the living wage, but other things that need to be doing is the rent on the green needs to be lowered. It's £92 a week to live there. That is wrong. That needs to be lowered, definitely. Another thing that needs to be doing is that lift over there. That lift constantly breaks down. If you're on a wheelchair, the most embarrassing thing that can happen to you is have to be lifted out of that lift there when it breaks down. Under me, that will be changed. We need to get more funding from the university. That £9,000, which they set at the end of the day, goes somewhere. So I think we need to get more funding. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Okay. That was the Disabled Students Officer, Luke Hogarth, and Ron. Reopen nomination.